Good evening, everybody. It is Tuesday, April 23rd, 2024. Hello. What's up, nerds? What's up, chatters? See you guys. What's up, Leia What's up, Comatite? Baranim, what's up? J Stunner, DFR, anybody? Scrubzilla? Alright, Soul Honor Mode, Baldur's Gate 3, let's get into it. We're playing as Gale. Are my volume levels normal? I don't know, chat, tell me. Are my volume levels normal? Alright. Let me know if there are issues. Otherwise, I don't usually tinker with my settings, so if something got thrown off, usually not my fault. Usually. I'll try and just bump it up slightly. I don't want to mess with it too much. All right, we're playing as Gale. We're almost level 10, almost. Our layout has been pretty similar. I need 1350 experience to level up. And right now I was working on clearing out Moonrise, I'm pretty sure. So I think I'll just continue doing that. I think I need a long rest.
Shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Trust your hero to come up with one.
Yeah, that'll freak me out every single time. But the owlbear is actually not. It just thinks it is for half a second and then remembers it isn't. We've already cleared out certain sections of it already twice. But there are big sections of it that I haven't dealt with. This I'll probably save until after I'm already. This, there's small groups here and there that taken care of. I will start upstairs and then work my way through, I guess, as needed. Should be, yeah, there's one group of enemies here. Alright. We'll use, I'll use shovel to do shovel things and then... Back on and butter. Alright, shovel. Surprise my enemies. Be really funny.
Elminster's not around, so it might as well.
Shovel's really good at surprising enemies.
You so
Hostile on it. Water? I don't want that thing to live. chilled. I have a few turns remaining on haste here, but I should try to...
With haste. Let's give this a try. It's a gnome's life for me. May it please, Mistra. With glee.
Power is power.
Lego, thanks for the follow.
Your desire. I venture forth.
Start. That lady's already gone. Start working our way downstairs. Standing like right here. Stopping. Processing.
Unseen and unsighted. Don't get too close.
Gotta leave. Oh jeez, I'm about to get smoked. Oh yeah, good thing I. They can't crit because of my shield. Mercifully. Now you gotta leave. Gubby.
Torment.
Huh.
A spell a day.
Works. Woof. King, welcome to the channel. English, please.
Let's explore.
The wizard's quite
Don't
worthless
mind.
with a tired mind. Sleep beckons.
Stuff. What's up, composer? Yeah, it's pretty exciting so far.
Quite the cozy setup.
Let's see if
you
we
have
can't,
here. I'll
we
just
can't
make myself comfortable.
beat this,
Thank you so much.
Moonrise clearance. Hey.
Patched up. Pushing on.
Here and here. Guys, okay. Be a level up if I'm able to. Actually. Not wearing. Have shovel generate a surprise round. I haste my spell. Oh. Okay. Sure. Yeah, go punch this thing. Good. Enemies chilled means it's yeah, it's you're not the only person experiencing that, DFR. All right, I can try and turn it up a little bit, but again, this is not usually something that I have to adjust. Let me see what I can do. Sound settings. My microphone volume is kind of low. I'll adjust it a little bit in my Windows settings, and then I'll take it down a little bit in OBS volume. How's this? Is this a little bit better? This is good? Okay. Let me know if it gets to, like, the most important thing to me is that it doesn't peak. So if you're hearing anything staticky, I need to know. Otherwise, because I can't hear myself right now. Alright. Hey, Tony.
A rough tempest I will raise.
I appreciate the feedback, guys. Thank you. Alright, let's send it. Abjure for frightened. Guardian of Faith, I will counterspell that. I don't want a Guardian of Faith sitting on top of me. I'll use Magic Missile here. Okay. Double, what you got for me? Can you scare this dum-dum? Good try. Now look, attacking this guy is a good idea. Because if this one tries to cast a spell, and it will, then I will be able to hit it with Psionic Backlash and it will die. So as soon as it well, okay, or it can fall prone, I guess that's a move. Late? Oh my goodness. 2 minutes. Think about what you've done. The sound of me leveling up, by the way.
The lesson is death.
Oh my god. I almost walked over my own ice. Nope.
On my way.
We're hanging out back here. Still frightened, huh? Managed to land my attacks anyway. Enemies getting pulled in. Some adepts. I will wait for them in this room. Come on over. Funny enough, one of these guys isn't even in the combat. We just pulled in everybody. Oh boy. Okay. As long as we don't get the vendors. If it's everybody else, that's fine by me. As long as it's not the vendors. Send it. Don't try casting anything, because if you do, it's not going to end well for you. I do like the... Okay, this is pretty exciting. If they all stay where they are... Oh, come on. Oh, that's glorious. Send it.
On it.
About time we got to use some bombs. Satisfying. Very satisfying.
Step by step.
Counterspelled. You don't get to move. And you're weak to ice? Oh well. Nice fight. Very clean. Very clean. Alright, let's see what we get. Level 10 means we're getting subclass features. So I'm going to be respecking with Withers to find out what subclass we're going to pick. Transmutation is probably not going to be it if it's this. Transform into a blue jay able to fly. If the blue jay's hit points drop to 0, the target reverts to... So it's a shape change. It's a blue jay shape change. Interesting. Not sure how much I need or want that. I guess I've never thrown around Ice Knife before, either. Can we upcast Ice Knife? Does an additional 1d6 cold damage per level. Interesting. I haven't considered using that. It seems like it could be really good. Alright. Go ahead and grab all the stuff that we're going to grab, because I am going to be selling stuff as well. All that. There's one zealot that didn't join the fight. The rest of Moonrise is cleared out, actually.
The Absolute war
How
drums beat
exciting.
loud in your... Took a liking to you, did she? Watch yourself. She breaks her toys once she's done with them. Slaughter.
That's correct, Cookie. Yeah. That's exactly what's going to happen. It's great, really. It works exactly the way you
Ever
want it
at
to.
your service.
Good. Yep. Oh, 3 chain lightnings? Dare I? This might be overkill. Getting 3 chain lightnings. I think I should save some money.
An honor.
It's funny, but it's probably a bit much. If I were to do that.
Welcome back, true soul. Oh, do you know of any other true souls willing to aid my research?
You got
though?
any
Do send
dies
them my
that
way.
don't suck. Black and Furnace Red is a color that I've been considering using. That's good enough. In my opinion, what is the most OP weapon in the game? Most OP weapon in the game. Probably the Titan String. I think the Titan String bow gives way too much for how early you can get it, and then you just kind of continue doing 1,000,000,000 damage for the rest of the game.
Come back and...
But, like, there's a lot of good options. I wonder if this guy will help me fight against this, if he sees me fighting against it. Also, there's a thingy over there. Weak against, by the way? Just thunder? Dude, how am I supposed to get more thunder damage? It's not like people sell scrolls that give me that.
Ever at your service.
See?
An honor.
It's not like I have other options either.
Jahira
Oh,
wants
wait.
to know about supplies. Can we make it home?
Burning through our oil.
Hey.
If you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me.
Anyone selling Thunderwave? Oh, your scrolls are too high level. Be a simple Thunderwave. Or Shatter or whatever. Wait, do I know Shatter? Hold up. It's very possible that I just know Shatter. Oh yeah, I do. Alright, fine. I'll do it myself. So I'm gonna be going through every subclass to find out what I want to do next. I think that's important. I hear you. Okay. Button.
Ready and willing.
Temporarily hostile. Alright, whatever. Lantarv is gonna die. I don't care.
How fools these mortals be.
Time to put your tails to the test, warrior!
It's chilled. Yeah, you can abjure me all you want.
Battle of wits.
All that's gonna do is net you a little extra. Are we going to Act 3 today? We have to beat Act 2 first, don't we? No promises of anything. Figure it out when we figure it out. So, okay, so let's see about this Blue Jay. Wait, it lasts for 5 turns? And has 5 hit points? Oh, is this the most useless thing that I've ever seen in my life? Is this once per long rest? Oh no, you can do it whenever you want. Okay, you can do it whenever you want, but yikes. That is not anything that I would care about. Like, at all, at all.
Most excellent.
You're Mordecai, I guess. I mean, it's funny. I think it's good role playing. I don't think it's anything that a power gaming player would care about. That's my analysis of that.
A word.
Ever at your service. An honor.
Fight we're not.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me. Take care now.
Alrighty. Let's go and respec around. So this is going to be a little bit of a long segment here. But I need to know, aside from evocation, which I already know what evocation gets at level 12 or at level 10 because I've already played that. I now need to see what everyone else gets at level 10. So this is going to be a little bit of time spent
Dost thou require as the
doing this. We'll start with Abjuration. The busted one. What does the busted class get? Hey, Dan boy.
Hey.
Alright, level 10. This is level 10 Abjuration. Improved Abjuration. Every time you take a short rest, the intensity of your arcane ward increases by an amount equal to your wizard level. So, plus 10? If I'm understanding this right? Let's test that. Raffi, thanks so much for subscribing with your Twitch Prime. Very kind of you. I hope you enjoy the ad previewing and the emotes. Thank you for using that once a month Twitch Prime on this channel. Very generous. Oh, I can't test it. Okay, hold on. Let's long rest. I didn't have a short rest available. Alright, so it always starts out as our current level. So now if I were to short rest, does that just mean it goes to 20?
Oh, a little respite does wonders.
I don't think... Given what we've learned and the abjuration spells that we have, I don't think this is all that much. Especially considering... No, it's not broken, because we can get to... We can add abjuration... or like arcane ward stuff on our own by casting abjuration spells. It still doesn't go above twice our wizard level. It's just a faster way of getting there. But we already have the abjuration spells that we would need in order to do this. I don't think that is... it honestly seems like for solo play, level 2 is all we need. I mean, obviously, getting more wizard levels is good because your abjuration, like your arcane ward, goes up. But like, the only subclass feature that I'm really using in solo play is the level 2. The level 6 and 10 are like, okay, cool, I guess, but like, it's not like the biggest thing that I've ever seen. It's really just the level 2 and then adding more wizard levels that is what's making that broken. All right, let's try the next one. It's a kind message, Raffi. Thank you. I'm glad you've been enjoying it. Thank you. Alright, we know what evocation gets. Let's see about necromancy. Subclass level 6 is, yeah, extra animate deads. Sure. We knew that one already. What else we got?
Hey!
Hey, Dane. Alright, Necromancer level 10. What do we got? Inured to undeath. You've steeped yourself in... Okay, so completely in death. You're resistant to necrotic, okay. And, moreover, your hit point maximum cannot be reduced. I can't even think of anything in the game that tries to reduce your hit point maximum. Alright. Alright, whatever. Not a big deal. The shadows I've already fought, I guess. But that's strength drain, I thought. I thought that drained strength. I don't know. It doesn't seem to matter. I don't think that's all that good. Okay. So far... Necro subclass level 6 is as far as you'd probably want to take that, and then because the necro level 6 is for animate dead. Maybe it would also count for any other undead that you summon. So maybe you'd want to. Oh no, but with wizard you could just write spells down. So the only thing you'd be missing out on if you didn't just level up all the way would be the level 6, the super zombie. Otherwise, you can take any other spellcaster and just upcast Animate Dead, and you'd be fine. Okay. Interesting. Alright.
Fate
Next.
spins. Dost thou require as the
What's up, Brain? How have I been? I've been alright. How are you? What's up, Samurai? Hey, good to see everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for bearing with me. Obviously, you know, it's important work that I'm doing right now. It might be a little bit slow, especially for those of you who already know what all of these are. But this is important knowledge gathering for me. And hopefully I only have to do it once. Hey, guys. What's up, Fork? What's up, Spice? Alright, reminder to myself, Conjuration gets teleport to a nearby unoccupied space or swap places with an ally. Oh, right. Yeah. Alright. Alright, Conjuration level 10. What's the subclass? Damage taken while you are concentrating on a conjuration spell will not break your concentration. Oh. Ooh. Okay, hang on a second. What are the conjuration spells that require concentration? This doesn't require concentration. Evo. That's not concentration. So it needs to be a conjuration spell that uses concentration. No. 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 Nope. 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 Don't help me. Believe me when I tell you I can figure it out. Thank you. Alright, that one's conjuration and needs concentration. Okay. What else? Stinking cloud. Okay. Create a cloud of gas so nauseating it prevents... from taking actions due to its foul smell. Okay. The Empiric Touch is Necro. Okay. No. No. Flaming Sphere requires concentration. Potentially could be upcasted, I guess. Well, I don't know about that, Brain, because I think I know a conjuration spell at level 5. Well, 1 second. Let me figure that out. It beats being a blue jay. Agreed, for sure. Web. Okay. Ice Knife is conjuration, but not. Okay. Fog Cloud. No. Okay. Let's find them. What's up? It's Denko is asking, according to me, what's the best Shadowheart companion build? I don't know. Cleric is pretty cool. It doesn't have to be the Trickery domain. It seems like most of the other Cleric domains provide a little bit more utility for a party than Trickery does. Trickery's still good just because it's a Cleric, but I think Light or Life domain, it seems to me, I haven't played through it, but it seems like Tempest domain is pretty good. War domain looks like it allows you to wear heavy armor. Knowledge domain would make her a little bit more of a skill monkey. So like, there's definitely some good stuff if you just keep her as a cleric. But I mean, everything works. That's the thing. It really does seem like everything works. Okay. This one's pretty good. So Cloud Kill, not being able to lose. It's some fizzy drink, brain. It's Fresca. It's the last one. Thank goodness I don't have to drink it again. But I'm finishing them so that I get them out of the house. They're a little bit too sweet for my liking. So not being able to lose concentration on Cloud Kill is important. Now, note that it said damage you take will not break your concentration. You still have to prevent yourself from being knocked prone. So either the Boots of Striding so that you can't get knocked prone, so you'd need medium armor proficiency somehow. So if you were like a Githyanki wizard, that would be good. Or once we get to Act 3, we can get Gortash's boots that also prevent being knocked prone. That would be the companion to this, right? If you can prevent yourself from being knocked prone, then you can have an unlimited concentration Cloud Kill. That's not too bad. I would say that's not too shabby. What other... I might have some stuff. Yeah, or Black Tentacles would be another option. So high spell save DC, and then hit something with Black Tentacles. That's pretty good. Or an upcasted Cloud of Daggers. Very interesting stuff. Enemies always try to run out of Cloud Kill. I mean, I'm sure they can RDT, but remember that Cloud Kill is the one that you can move around. So you can just send that after your enemies if they're trying to run away from it. This is the most useful one that I've seen so far. Of the subclass ones, this is the most useful level 10. That's pretty good if you're going to play around this. There are many situations where you can get hit and possibly lose concentration. I mean, yeah, Crowy, but like, it's. Oh, hang on. I want to check something. Okay. Haste. What type of spell is haste? Transmutation. Okay. I mean, the thing is, Crowy, like, if I'm playing solo, enemies are going to attack me all the time. I don't think with light armor, or even with unarmored, that Gale is going to be unhittable. And remember that spell damage is a thing. So a level 10 Conjuration Wizard is going to take increments of damage. But not having to roll a concentration save, and being able to keep up those spells, can be really, really strong. It's probably better in a party situation anyway, probably, because, you know, I can maintain my Cloud Kill or maintain my Cloud of Daggers on a choke point and then have people, like, throwing enemies back into that, right? Or pushing them if you have, like, Eldritch Blast or, you know, Bards, stuff like that. But even the Black Tentacles alone of it, right? This thing that makes it so that they can't move like in a one-on-one situation, if you've got high spell save DC, then you can just smack this against somebody and it's curtains for them, pretty much. Because even if they hit you, they're not going to end your concentration on it. Like, I don't see that as being all that bad. I don't think I'm going to use it, but I think it's better than the other ones that we've seen so far. All right, let's continue. I'm not sure, Caro. I didn't check. All right, Enchanter is next. So we've already done this, and this. So it's 3 more. Let's see what enchantment gets. What's up, walruses? Thank you.
Hey.
Hope you're doing well. I remember in Act 3, there are several items that would raise our spell save DC into the mid-20s without even using Arcane Acuity. There's a robe that gives spell save DC. Or, sorry, not a robe. Yeah, no, a robe. So there's a robe, a piece of headwear that gives +2, I think. And then a cloak, I think, that gives another 1 or 2. On top of everything else that you can already have. I think Marco Heshkir also gives... So you could, like, be dual-wielding stuff that gives bonus to spell save DC, or use Ketheric's Shield, I think, also does it. So, like... There's a bunch of stuff that would, even without Arcane Acuity, make it so that your spells are basically always going to land. So, a thing like Black Tentacles would be really potent if you ensured that you can't take damage, or you can't lose concentration on it in return. You just hold an enemy in place and that's it, right? They can't move. I guess you have to make sure that it's not an enemy that can teleport, because we learned that Black Tentacles can get negated by anyone with like an innate teleport or Misty Step. What's up, Listerdus? But that's another issue entirely, right? Alright. This is enchantment level 12. What's up, Mr. Ray? Split enchantment. You know your enchantments inside and out. You can target 2 creatures with enchantment spells that would normally only target 1 creature. Oh, that's dope. That's really strong. Twin cast hold monster? Oh, that would be something. That's really strong. Twin cast dominate person would be something as well. What other enchantment spells? Yeah, it would basically be twin cast hold person or a crown of mad. Oh, twin cast crown of madness would also be pretty incredible. Just like make Orin beat up her friends, but like also target another of the friends. Okay, the enchantment one's really good. The enchantment one's really good, for sure.
Fate, dost thou require as thou...
Alright. So divination is all about that portent dice thing. When you hit level 6, you get the, like, complete mini quests in order to do more portent dice. Not sure how much I like the level 6, but let's see what the level 10 gets. Leveling up takes forever as a wizard. Part of what I liked so much about Rogue is that every level up is just like, okay. I leveled up, great. Alright, here we go. Level 10 Divination. What's the subclass feature? 2, okay. Dark Vision. Dark... No. Oh, that's so sad. No, that's so bad. That's not... They make elixirs for both of these things. You can have permanent sea invisibility if you have... if you do Volo's thing. There's a spell. You could even get a scroll or an elixir and just cast this. This is awful. Oh my goodness. No. That is so bad. Holy crap.
Fate spins along. Dost thou require as thou do?
Alright. You're playing honor mode with 4 characters. As a rogue, do you think it's better full rogue or rogue ranger? It depends on what you need, Crowy. Like, I can't answer what's better. Everything's really good. Do you need someone to be really good at, like, you know, opening locks or whatever, but also, like, be a stealth monster, and be, like, unable to fail skill checks? Then go full rogue. Oh, and if you want that character to have, like, a million sneak attack dice as well, right? Because your rogue ranger is going to be limited in the amount of sneak attack damage that they can do, but they'll have more attacks. So it's more about, I guess, do you need sustained damage, or do you need, like, I'm gonna home run this person out of the game? And if it's the latter, then go full rogue, and if it's more sustained damage, then go for the ranger one. I think they're both really powerful. And this game certainly gives you enough items to do all of that. Alright. I think this is the last one. Illusion. Alright, so let's see here. Brain, thank you so much for subscribing. Generous of you. I hope you enjoy the ad previewing the emotes for another month. Welcome back for 2. Alright, level 10. Illusion subclass level 10. Illusory Self. You can magically fashion an illusory duplicate of yourself when attacked, causing your foe to automatically miss that attack. Depending on how often you can use that, that's really good. Let's see what that says. Self as a reaction. Once per short rest. Yeah, I guess an automatic miss is pretty good. It's alright. It's okay. So a reminder that minor illusion gets... Or sorry, illusionist gets this. They get minor illusion as a bonus action. And there was another thing. I already forgot what it was. Oh, I think it's the ability. I think there's like a class ability or something. Yeah, this thing. Improved minor illusion. Oh no, that's... Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's an attack roll, but okay. Well, let's go ahead and do this one last time, because now I have to actually make a decision. I don't think it's going to be illusionist, that's for damn sure. I don't need to tinker with any of these. I think we're fine. Gale's wearing the potent robe. Scarlet and white dye actually looks good with the potent robe. Okay, so if I'm gonna rank these things, let's do it from most useless to least useless. So I think most useless is a very clear to divination. I think the divination subclass is really strong with portent dice, but the level 10 is terrible. It's so bad. So don't need that. I think the next one that I don't really care about is the transmutation one. I think a polymorph that allows you to fly is... It would be better if it had more than 5 hit points. Because it prevents spell casting. I think from a role-playing perspective, I think it's pretty good, but I think otherwise it's nothing. I think next would be Necromancy. I think Necromancy's level 10 is kind of... it loses its situation, its situational utility after... Or it loses its situational utility before you ever need it. Like, before you even have access to it. Well, yeah, Silo, but for my purposes, I can also just go half illithid, and I'm going to have fly anyway, right? I literally don't need... I'm not going to need to transform in order to fly, as long as I make it to the start of Act 3. So, like, it doesn't do anything, or it won't do anything for my characters. I think necromancy is pretty bad at level 10. At level 6, it's very good. I think enchantment and conjuration. I think I would say conjuration next, because it's guaranteed concentration as long as you can't fall prone, but it's only for conjuration spells, which is tough, right? That means if you want the guaranteed concentration, you need to be using it on something like Cloud Kill or Black Tentacles or Cloud of Daggers or something like that. And I don't think those spells are as good in solo play as some of the other options that we have. I think Abjuration falls somewhere around there as well, just because Abjuration, we already know how to increase our Arcane Ward. I don't need to just sit there and do a short rest. Like, I have plenty of Abjuration abilities that will get me to that max Arcane Ward without having to take a short rest just to get up to 20. Not a big deal. Which leaves us with this and this. I think Enchantments is really, really powerful. I think Enchantments is super strong. As a wizard, to be able to twin cast something like Hold Monster or Crown of Madness is huge. Really. Very, very big. Or if you get Irresistible Dance at level 6, oh my god. You know? I think Irresistible Dance is enchantment, I'm not sure. It might not be. But I guess Hold Monster, right? Same deal. A double Hold Monster is just like, oh, okay. We're really good now. And then there's this. I don't know. I think it's too hard to ignore. Crowy, what did asking what I said about Irresistible Dance? I was saying I'm not sure if it's enchantment. If Irresistible Dance is enchantment, then you'd be able to twin cast that with the enchantment level 10. Try not to use Magic Missile challenge? It's not just Magic Missile, though, Silo. That's the thing. Like, this is gonna be huge for every single evocation spell that we cast. And there are so many evocation spells. Just so many of them. Like, it's ridiculous how many evocation spells there are. And hell, I'll be able to learn... like, I can just write all of them, you know? Have any other evocation options? No? I should just learn this. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna get it anyway. I'll just do defensive ones. The only thing that's going to happen here that's going to be different, and maybe I should have considered this before, I think I should have bumped my constitution down and taken... Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna respec. Respec. Withers.
Fate, dost thou require a new as thou...
I'm gonna take resilient for constitution. And do it like this. So my 3 stats are going to be Wisdom 16, Int 20, Con 16, and I'm going to have proficiency in all 3 of these. That's what I want. I think that's really solid.
Hey,
Just evocation, right? Lightning bolt. Yep. Hey, Armada. Yep. I already grabbed counter spell, right? Evocation? Good. Also evocation? Great. Fire Shield's evocation too. I can grab that. Oh yeah, minor elemental for sure. Don't want to forget that spell. And then this is resilient, right? For constitution. Good. That's going to be +4 to my constitution saving throws. And that's going to basically replace the transmuter stone that we're losing. Right? Now I don't have the transmuter stone anymore. But instead I'll have this. I think that's a good trade. Alright, and here's the world-famous evocation level 10. The reason that I picked this. Empowered evocation adds my intelligence modifier to any damage that I cast with an evocation spells. I'm going to find out whether or not that includes cantrips, but I'm pretty sure it would. And remember, my intelligence is... Again, this is basically saying any evocation spell that I cast is +5. +5 damage. Which is just huge. Truly. Alright, let's learn some spells, I suppose. want stuff like Chromatic Orb. Any of the evocation spells that I don't have.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Alright, what do we got? Oh gosh, I do wish that this would tell us what type of spell it is. A little annoying that when I look at a scroll, it doesn't tell me what type of... Whatever.
I wish we'd hear head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Got to have a plan.
Dante, that's...
Got to trust Jaheira to come up with one.
No.
I don't.
I do.
That's why we're still...
I mean, you can't
If you're all
play a
right
wizard
by
without a
Jaheira,
subclass.
You're all right by me.
Not in this game. So, I'm not really sure what your intent is there. This evocation?
This place gives me the...
Just drop out wizard. Ray of Sickness is Necro, okay. I'll pick my spells in a second. Isn't the color of the spell? Can you tell the difference between Blur, which is Illusion, and Protection from Evil and Good, which is Abjuration? Because I can't. And then that's not even to mention stuff like Cone of Cold and Ice Storm, which are evocation, and then Wall of Fire, or any of these other spells that... Anyway. Again, I don't need your guys' help. Moonrise to go shopping. Nice flex, Protoss. Thanks, Brain. I appreciate it. Thanks for the support again. Take care. Enjoy your rest.
Ever at your service.
Okay.
An honor.
I'm not gonna worry about this too much. I think we're okay. Alright, the most important things to keep note of is I'm now adding my int modifier to evocation cantrips. 3 to 24. It doesn't say yet. But it should be adding this twice now. Like, my spell save DC is just 18 without me doing anything. Alright, let's pick spells. I don't need that. Or that. We're just gonna pick a crap ton of Evo spells and see how that goes for us. And I guess my summoning ones. Ice Storm is good. Do I need Fire Shield? Let's say I don't need Fire Shield. What would I pick instead? Witch Bolt? Promising. Orb? Also promising. Oh, fireball. I'm a big goof. Scorching ray. Super interesting. And then the rest is just defensive abilities. Yeah, that works. Okay. Well, it's time to take this show on the road and see how we do against certain types of enemies. I can think of one in here. No, not that one. Smaller one. What I have left to do before Moonrise Assault? Well, it's not going to be much of an assault. The Cloaker is still alive. I haven't done the Sharon ritual thing in the middle of town. And I haven't dealt with Yurgir or Lerthindor yet. So, just those, really. No, not yet, Darkwiz. Religion, huh? Well, what do you say we get better at religion? For me. This is reusable. Every long rest I can come here. As long as I pass this religion check, I get resistance to necrotic damage. Which is huge, considering otherwise I would have to use a spell slot for it. I don't want to have to use sorry, not a spell slot, an elixir or like an item or something. I don't want to have to do that, so it makes it easier. What are you weak against? Fire? Alright, well, this is a good opportunity to find out if I'm right. Yep. Empowered Evocation applies to cantrips as well. Very good. So any evocation abilities, including cantrips, which is going to include Ray of Frost and Shocking Grasp and Firebolt. Ray of Frost is looking particularly juicy in that regard. No, not bad at all.
I smell a trap.
Found ya. Can you not be surprised? Oh, you can't be surprised, right? I think I did know that.
Bother. Such a long way down, with haste.
Oh, who gave you initiative? Nice. Finish it.
It shall be done.
$90 is a lot. How is it possible? Target was vulnerable. Target was vulnerable and I rolled okay. 8d8? I rolled somewhere in the middle. Oh, you guys thought it was a cantrip. No, that was Cone of Cold. I literally cast Cone of Cold instead of Ray of Frost.
Oh, lovely. Let me out.
Alrighty.
Could be interesting.
What's my favorite RPG of all time? Oh god. Am I not in the right place?
Consider it done.
Well, if you're gonna measure it by the amount of hours that I've spent on it, probably Diablo 2. Otherwise, any of the Baldur's Gates 1 or 2. Divinity Original Sin 2 is really, really good. Spent a lot of time on those. I want to detect the ambush.
My. This must be the proverbial lion's den. Lion's abattoir, rather.
I rolled a 4 with advantage. That is problematic.
Let's go.
Don't care for that.
Very well.
Yikes.
No honor among sneaks. Adventure awaits.
They are hanging out here. Let me see if I can reveal them with invisibility protection.
Of course.
Very good. There's the big guy. Hello.
Not this again.
If cold resistance. And he's alert, so he can't be surprised. They all have cold resistance. I'm gonna change tacks here.
Onward.
That's still fine. I'm not going to be using cantrips much in this anyway. The rest of my equipment is okay. Alright. I can still surprise the rest of them.
My knees are starting to ache.
Technically. The issue is just Yorgir's alert. I have +5. I can get +10. If I do this. Now I have 10. Okay. That's better.
less traveled.
Kind of wish I had summoned an earth elemental instead, but no big deal.
Let's get this over with.
I need to read his legendary again. Only works if I'm hunted. Okay. Alrighty.
Form up ranks! Don't let anything get past you!
Rude.
Shuffle is gonna murderize you.
Get him.
With haste.
Full send. Now we're talking. Man down. It really looked like he was gonna do it, Roxa. If he had, I probably would have been in trouble. But yeah, I think he had already attacked his, I think he had already used his attack, maybe? Not sure what happened there. But yeah, it could have been really bad.
I speak, they burn.
I need to eliminate as many of these Americans as I can. These are all clumped up in a way that's really good for me. However, I don't really have, like, a good AoE spell, aside from maybe an upcasted Shatter. The radius on Shatter is so small that I think I'd almost rather just cast Magic Missile.
Knight to King 5.
Torment.
Ha! Fell prone. Punch. Oh, yeah. Against a vulnerable target. Shovel, you did really good. Hit it. Yep. Hit it. Excellent. And I guess I'll finish the job.
Pawn to cleric 4.
Curious to find an author here. Perhaps there was an untold tale behind
Yeah, yeah. Perhaps there was an untold tale. Too bad we'll never know what it was.
Yes, why not?
Oh, the Hellfire hand crossbow is better than this one. Because it gives me a casting of Scorching Ray, which, by the way, is evocation.
I would follow.
That one dropped a scroll of Sunbeam, by the way.
With silver tongue.
Unworthy. Unworthy to walk.
How am I able to carry so much without many strength stat? What do you mean? My strength is 19.
Might as well. Mine for the taking.
When I need it to be, anyway. Yeah, when I know I'm about to pick up a bunch of stuff, then I obviously make my strength higher. Yeah, you got it. Stop licking the damn thing.
Well, a cavalcade of nasty smells rises from the corpse. One of them is familiar. Fresh bite marks, an old puncture wound, and a faint pulse of something not. The meat is oozing, but sulfur, decay. The meat in among.
That would have mattered more if I was trying to get the thing to be on my side, but Okay. Supposing I should go and sell.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Our resident rich boy. Or by latest. Roll of Blight. Worth 69 gold. Nice. Alright. Wall of Stone. Okay. Let's go fight against some rats.
You kill many. Every little death fills my head with more thought.
One XP at a time, we're gonna make it all the way up. Okay? If I kill 1,000,000 rats, if I kill 17,161 rats, we're gonna be level 11 in no time. New elixir. I cannot be put to sleep. Fearless focus. Very important. Spell Sparkler again. Yeah, we'll keep doing Magic Missile. I don't mind that. Spark is fine.
Curiosity must be satisfied.
Where am I trying to go? Down there. Okay.
At the ready.
Come get the rat. Or come get the elemental. Come get it. It's right there.
What a host of furry foes. Must be an end to them.
You can do it.
Fighting.
hold the line here. Thank you. Hold the line like here. Come on. $17,000 more. Is it infinite XP farm? It is not. There is an end to the rats, as it turns out. And here he is.
You!
Hi there. Got him. Happy to use a haste there, since I was concentrating on something else. If I make sure that he doesn't get to cast his bullshit, then all the better for me.
Immediately.
Alright.
I pleaded.
Well, that's that. We are almost done with this act now, aren't we? The gauntlet's done. Now, if I wanted to do the Fist Marcus fight, I'm sure that I could. But I don't even want to. I don't need to do it. So the only thing that's remaining is a little bit of experience in the middle of town, if I want to do that. And I would say, sure, why not? But we'll do it next long rest.
I wish we'd gear up and head. All this standing around is making me antsy.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
I have a Scroll of Sunbeam, right? Maybe I should use it in the next, That'd be pretty funny. Against those Justiciar, like fake Justiciar or whatever goes. Advantage on perception checks. But okay, if I only need the advantage on perception checks, then I don't need this. I can just use this. Okay. I don't need the scimitar either. Okay.
Take care now.
I wonder if I'm not even gonna fight against those things. Turns out. I actually don't need to fight against them. What I'm gonna do instead, because they're not worth any experience that I care about. What's the strongest I've been with a character? Probably that Swords Bard that we did, that we did Party Honor mode with. I don't see... I can't think of a character that's felt more ridiculous than that one when we were level 12. Alright. I'm gonna switch to religion stuff. And I guess I am killing Roa, well...
As you wish.
On this long rest. And I think I'll just continue using Magic Missile here. I think it's really good. Nice. There's necrotic resistance. Right, now let's switch over to saving throws equipment. Advantage on Wiz saving throws. The only thing that I'm not going to be able to do is help my charisma saving throws. But maybe I don't even need that. Maybe I don't care about that at all, and instead I'm just going to be adding +5 to this, and that's probably good enough for my purposes. I mean, if I pass the charisma saving throw, then that's fine too. I mean, there's a good chance that I do. I think you need to hit a 14. Something like that.
What's this place? It's been spared the shadow curse.
Do you accept Shah's test of your intellect? You've... Do you think yourself wise enough to be granted Shah's blessing? Oh... Are you bold of heart and sharp of tongue? Can you turn any and all to the Dark Lady's cause? An altar to Shah. It appears to see...
Got my inspiration back. No problem. Okay, that's it. I'm not even gonna do this fight because it would waste spell slots. Alright. Night Song time. We're ready. We are ready for it. That's exciting. Adamantine. The rest of this stuff. Not dealing full damage at the moment. Alrighty. Before I do this, let me go and kill Roa Moonglow. What's the plan for Night Song? Save. of it for sure. Dude, I'm gonna be running around adding 20... So I'm adding 7 to all of my spell casting. All of my evocation spells add 7. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna kill her. We're gonna take her stuff.
Ever at your service.
I guess let's find out what she has first and then send her on her way. Yep. Very good. Have any other spells that I want?
Hey!
Might drop those for me.
An honor.
Hey, Lord Krax.
Be nice to know what we ship is.
Erna, remind your sister why I pay you both so much. Minding our business is our business.
Hey!
They're just constantly looking at me. But I don't have... I'll let her hit me. I'll heal after this. It's not a big deal. Can't crit me. Bummer. I mean, it's good, expensive stuff, but it's not exactly what we're looking.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
find someone else then. How did I manage to achieve 25 int? I have
Take care.
a buff from the center of town that's adding +5. Temporary. And only usable once, but still really good.
Need anything?
Especially if I want to use this to fight against Ketheric now.
I'll be here if you...
Will I ever mod? Probably not. There are other places you can go to look for that.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Welcome back. Are you
Hey, at least somebody's
looking
got
for
money.
something in particular?
You. Alright.
Pleasure. Last night's best bargain, right?
I've completed Soul Honor with a Dark Urge Oathbreaker Paladin. I almost completed it with Asterion as a pure level 12 thief. I've almost completed it as Karlach as a level 12 Bearheart Barbarian. And almost with Gale as a level 12 Pact of Blade Warlock. A lot of almost. Nice song. Go. What happened to Karlach? I got careless for a second and got stunned by that dwarf with the Canvasis potion and Canvas, whatever, the stun poison. Kasabians? Yeah, that thing. Don't need these prints. Let me make sure that... Okay. Have I done everything? Yes. Yes. Good. Done. Good. That one's never coming back. This is fine. Okay.
Disc is moving. Better see where it leads.
Got him while he was in wild shape. Yeah, it's just, it can be very unfortunate for sure. Certainly was for us. No. Okay. Let me in. Any inspirations for Gale? No? Alright.
You show great potential. Do not falter now.
Your party.
Test awaits. Descend to the night zone. Make a sacrifice.
As you said, curl.
Alright.
Lighter than a Tressim's feather. Like I could fly away.
Indubitably. Listen to
Descend to
Hi.
I have all the time in the world.
All right. You know what to do.
Our Lady of Silver, hear me. She who guides the Moon Maiden Selena, mother of the so-called Night Song. The Night Song is no more!
Okay.
It is your turn, my friend. You have done what we feared was impossible. Are you ready?
All right, off you go. Jaheira's gonna be so disappointed. Look at she's like, yeah, I'm gonna grab my swords. I'm gonna go kick all kinds of ass. And then they get over to Moonrise and they're like, oh wait, we could have just walked in at any time.
Finally, the heavens are on my side, or at least one very irritated Asimar.
All right,
Ketheric will come to regret his abuse of her.
Alrighty. Go time. I wish she had a line. Well, she sort of, does she? She might. I mean, there's no one here, obviously. Someone killed everything. Tally is just hanging out here. Like, oh my god.
Well, the way I hear it, the fighting's not done yet. You need to resupply.
Here. Have this Moonlight Glaive and a Dark Justiciar helm. I don't need them. Any of your other junk? Am I doing okay on healing potions? I guess that's the most important question. Going into a tough area. Perhaps it's best to grab as many of those. Alright. Hero, what's going on, girl?
As long as we hold this floor, you're close now.
Oh.
Your final audience with Ketheric Thorm awaits.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go downstairs and fight there first. Do I play D&D? I don't. Would be cool if I did. Alright. Send it. Yeah, if I'm gonna do it this way, then Earth Elemental is the way to go. Let's knock enemies prone instead. and then haste myself. Oh, this ought to be really fun. Bloodlust? What's the game plan? Kick everything's ass. Is that not a good enough of a plan? Hooray! XP! Can I recap the events to get here? When you do the assault on Moonrise, this becomes available. That's all you need to know. This is just always down here once you've freed the Night Song. And it's just a bunch of crazy Merkelite guys that are raising Necromites. And giving me a fuck ton of XP. Now, Necromites in Honor Mode are tough. Necromites in Honor Mode have Armor of Agathis and make it way harder to get through them. It used to be that I could just ping them once with Magic Missile and that would be it. Now it's a little more tricky. It's not gonna stop me from getting through them anyway, but I need to give them like 2 missiles each in order to progress. I'll probably use an Angelic Slumber Potion if I use a lot of my spells here. We'll see. This guy should probably start working his way to the back. I think it's best if he does. I should have cast Long Strider on it before. Well, yeah, Miadmaro, because that's exactly what's happening now. What you just described is literally how we got here. They will not be here after you defeat Ketheric on the roof, though. Smite him. It'll be really funny. But you guys suck. I'm not gonna cast a spell.
Swiftly now.
He used shield? That's cheating. Do you also have shield? Right. No. How far has the Potent Robe been so far? Not very, now that I have 8 charisma, so no. Right now it's +1. But at least it's giving me some armor class. I lost concentration. Rude. I must have rolled terribly for that. Critical fail. There it is. Okay. Okay, well these guys can't resist the love seeing the Harpers getting blasted away by their own armor of Agathis. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and eliminate these guys myself. May as well grab the XP for that. You know what I mean? They're gonna be annoying. I'll do it right back. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Is there an item I'm wearing that's preventing mage armor from applying? No. I just forgot to cast it. Cool.
Onward.
My fault. Oops, the Harper died. There's something wrong with shield, by the way. Shield should be preventing magic missile from connecting it entirely. So I don't know what it is exactly, but something's gone wrong with that spell. I guess it's preventing the physical damage? Well, now she's prone. Oh, but shield is still gonna block it.
Of course.
I guess it's blocking the magic missile part of magic missile and then still not really blocking the rest. That's what it seems like anyway. Anyway, good fight. Lots of XP, so I'm happy about that. A shame that the Harpers and the Flaming Fist down here suffered such unfortunate ends. You know? It's a real pity that they were poisoned by their enemies, to use a Game of Thrones-ism.
Let's have a peek inside.
On it.
But yeah, that got me a lot of XP.
Just tell me what you need.
Yeah, solo gets the same amount of experience. It's not like Baldur's Gates 1 and 2. A gameplay standpoint, there's no real benefit to playing with one person aside from the fact that I only have to shop for one person. Angelic Slumber Drink. Let's get all of our spells back. Trouble walking here? What's going on?
My pleasure.
No, you're fine.
You have my attention.
You guys might have noticed.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Since I didn't do the Fist Marcus fight, right? The Isabel rescue thing. So the question might be, where is Fist Marcus now? And the answer is... he's upstairs where Zarel was. How did I skip it? I literally just didn't talk to Isabel. I intimidated Karnas into giving me his moon lantern, and I never talked to Isabel at all.
Another parasite.
Fist Marcus's body is now
It might
here,
be
next to where
useful.
Zarel was. Along with his stuff. Alright. Go.
You. What have you done? Huh. What?
Gotta kill this guy. This is my biggest threat. Send everything. If I want, I can eliminate, like, a Necromite. Okay. You're gonna be like that, then I'm going to nuke you with something a little bit hardier. What are your resistances? Have any? Became a Necromite and you're not even in combat? Cool move. I guess.
Don't know what hit him.
Good enough. As long as it's not the spellcaster, I don't really care. Honestly. Like, it can be a Necromite if it wants.
add to it.
He's reducing the lightning charge and radiant damage down to 0, but at least I'm mashing him with radiating orbs here. And I could do something like a scorching ray instead if I really want. That does a little bit more damage. And you know, he's got reverberation going on. Not too shabby. He's not going to be able to hit whatever he tries to do. You're on Necromite duty. Heard of it. Alright, we should be okay here. He's not ascending.
Enough.
Good.
That tentacle was colossal. How can such a thing be possible?
I don't know.
Just get a tad malcontent.
Good fight.
Ketheric leads. We've no choice but to follow.
Alrighty. I am going to take a break, and when I come back, we're gonna continue down into this place. I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, hello, hello. Thanks for waiting. Alright, let's get back to it. Nothing really to do here except move forward. I can raid whatever I want here. But at the end of the day, it's just going to be moving forward. And I want to do this while I still have the buffs that I had from before. What's this ring? I think I can use this ring against Ketheric. Especially against Ketheric, where I don't need to worry about this. This radiant damage is going to get reduced to nothing. So I think against Ketheric, I should actually use this thing. We'll figure out what kind of equipment I want when we get there. But like,
that thing he summoned was illicit.
We'll have to figure that out.
Follow it. But if you have room for one, Ketheric must die. But the sooner we reach good.
All right, good hunting. Let's go. Woof.
The hole yawns back at you.
An illicit oubliette.
So much hidden away beneath Moonrise Towers. How deep does this warren go?
Alright, welcome.
Tread carefully. We are very close to the source of the Absolute now. That telepathic storm has become a tempest.
Pleasure.
Descend.
Good. At 140 experience each, it's definitely worth it to knock out any of these guys that I can.
You've got the wrong man for this.
Descend. Prepare.
Less traveled.
I mean, the rate we're going, we're not going to hit level 11 before we fight against Ketheric. I think that's very difficult. But or before we fight against him again, rather. But at the same time, it's not like we're.
Dirty.
Will be much closer to that level up if we're able to make it to Act 3, right? If we're able to make it to Act 3, then it won't take very long before we level up again.
Fleet of true souls that equates to the cowards.
Stop.
That way.
Descend. Assemble.
All right.
Alright, I think what I want to do first is get my new familiar. That's going to be in this room. This way, and then we'll go the other way. If I remember right, my new familiar should actually be in here. And sure enough, there it is.
Cross with privy.
Hey, man.
They wish to repent. Oh.
Pigs have...
Right. Look for low. Time for jump.
Excellent. Very good. Continue. Hello. All right, Chop has the key.
Prepare the march. My chosen gather below.
We are free, but we...
The brains are crafting materials, Mark. Just like anything else, except these ones are for psychic resist elixirs. Alright, welcome to the party, us. A 55-point familiar, or Hypnos familiar.
Descend.
Quite powerful.
Faithful. We depart.
With some cool abilities to boot. Sunbeam. I want to try out Sunbeam against these undead. I think it'll be funny.
The coward's route. Let's explore. Striking distance.
It's exciting. I've never got to use the real. Usually I'm just using the Blood of Lathander's version. But this is pretty strong. Maybe you should get out of the way though. Eh, whatever. You die, you die. A long rest or short rest anyway. If they line up, this is a very nice corridor to send a Sunbeam down. There's a lot of potential for this. Especially with a Bloodlust Elixir active. Come on. Let's see it. Sorry, little one.
Roll in my favor.
I really should be wearing the anti-paralysis ring. All these guys have paralysis abilities. At least I'm gonna be eliminating them before they get a chance to. If I just send more sunbeams down the line here. Yeah, look at them. Line it up. Going bowling. Back to Evo? Yep. Sheesh.
Let's light them up.
For the Work It is a level 3 spell. I don't want to have to fight against things multiple times, actually, so I will counterspell that. A little bit of nope. Sunbeam's fun. I like Sunbeam. What a fun spell. Sunbeam, yeah. Yep, true.
Adventure awaits.
Very true.
The moment comes. The absolute moves.
I don't need to worry about this stuff. Alright, let's keep it moving. Being concentration's kind of crazy. Yeah. That's for sure.
The console, it is incomplete.
Alright, let's do this. Alright, reason 2, reason, yes, this needs to stay across the top. Like this, 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 this. That. Memory needs to wrap around the side. Like around to the bottom, so like this, 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 this. This one needs to stay along the bottom.
Welcome.
5, 6. And last one, speech wraps around to the other side as well.
Welcome
3.
back, Master.
Relaxing. Now,
Inspired.
let's see what was so worth such protection.
Very good. The Waking Mind is the only mind that we really care about for this. The Blade of Oppressed Souls is not nothing. It's a +1 weapon that deals psychic damage, which is pretty neat, but not like... And a Mercolite Scourge to camp as well. Heavy. What's weighing me down? Half plate armor. That'd do it, huh? Okay. So I'm gonna be taking this stuff.
Lost in thought. Lovely day here, but now with ease.
And I'm gonna go and put that Waking Mind into the VCR player here, and it's going to give me advantage on int saving throws with 20 int. That's going to be really, really good against any.
I suddenly feel inexplicably jubilant.
Yeah. I know.
How ominously delightful.
Yeah, it's because of this resonance stone. If I brought this with me, it would give every enemy psychic vulnerability. I'm not really dealing psychic damage. But yeah. This Waking Mind is going to give me advantage on all intelligence saving throws. With 20 int,
Pretty
that's
I
going to be
guess
really
you're
good.
no willing guest of the gate either.
20 int and proficiency,
Perhaps we
by the way.
might aid. Only we, Zerai, continue the I use your tadpole. Erase me, touch my mind, and purge it. At the very moment. And I...
Alright, there we go. Get Zerai Mind Barrier. This is permanent, by the way. Well, until I die, which I guess is permanent in this kind of run. Advantage on all int saving throws. Really, really good stuff. Let's keep moving.
Take the city. Every soul made.
Alright, next up, we're gonna go here. There should be some fights, yeah?
Hey!
Right? Track of where these dum-dums are. There they are. Hello.
Yes, yes.
Bring death. Embrace death. Become
Something, something, death? Something, something? Good enough for me.
May it please.
Oh, we're moving. This spellcaster is very, very capable of dealing hilarious amounts of damage now with evocation.
Hurry now. The city calls out for salvation. The chosen are my heart. And you...
Gale loves getting inspirations from reading, which is why I'm checking all the
really curious.
I'm checking all the journals just in case.
Interesting.
Of many hearts, one.
Send this stuff to camp so we can sell it later. Alright, next up. I am going to now attempt to... I'm going to go in here. Now, there is a tadpole in here, and I'd like to get it if I can. But first, I guess I'm killing this thing.
Prepare the march. My chosen.
Hello.
Indeed. Swords meet sorcery.
I'm on. Hey, you made it all the way here. Congratulations. Good.
Could be interesting.
Look at us. We're already more than halfway to our level up. Incredible. Just how quickly we can move.
We depart.
Alright, okay, so there's a tadpole in this pool right here, and it's a perception check. Now, I have very high perception right now. I have +9. Now, I'm going to give myself +10 to 13 with guidance, and I'm going to give myself advantage on that. And I think I need to roll a 15. It's a 15 or a 16. If I get it, then I get another tadpole. If I don't, then whatever, I don't get another tadpole. But I'd like to get another tadpole.
But empty of tadpoles. A parasite brimming
There it
with
is. So
magic.
we rolled a 14 with our
Take
advantage. So now, whenever if I'm able to get to the next part, right? If I'm able to get the astral tadpole, I'm very easily going to be able to fill out the remaining abilities. So that's exciting. Alright, we've got another fight coming on here. It's going to be against a bunch of mind flayers. So I'm going to want to go first for this. So I'm going to go ahead and haste myself. And then we're going to just unleash magic missiles. Same thing that we've been doing. Right? No need to change the formula now.
Your tad every month, but there are others in the pods. The device is open to your tadpole's command.
got knocked prone anyway. Love it. Go frighten this one if you can. You're gonna try and do a stun. Yeah, sort of expected there. Devour brain on my summon. Yeah. No worries. Because I'm fine. And we're rescuing everybody else. Zevlor, do you want to smite anybody? It'll be awesome. Look at you. Very impressive. Alright. My job to finish it.
I didn't... The others... The
Very
ambush.
good.
Tell me they survived? By the time I regained my senses, it was too... If there are any more survivors to be found, I'll find them. Go.
Alright, we rescued Zevlor. Defeated a bunch of mind flayers. And that's it. That's everything that there was to fight.
That smell. I can feel
Before we fight against Apostle of Murder.
I'll never be rid of it. There'll be hells to pay for this. If I make it out here alive.
Will know my desire. Our desire.
Alrighty. How do I want to do the next part? I think I want to, remembering what I remember about this.
Descend. Prepare.
He's got massive damage reduction. Even in his apostle form, he's got massive damage reduction. So I need to be ready for that. So
power is power.
Reverberation or elemental augmentation. Kish, thanks for the follow. Let me see here. I have a couple of really good options. I think I'm gonna go for this. And I'm gonna do fire damage from a high ground spot. I think that's what I want. I think my spell of choice for this fight is going to be this. And maybe I'll throw in some chain lightnings from time to time. Because I'll have that too, but because I have castings of chain lightning from scrolls. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna do a rest here like this, and I'm gonna give myself a shield. And then I'm gonna do the long rest like this. Now, if I use this instead, it should refresh this thing's spell. It did. Nice. Which will allow me to summon a new elemental. Earth? And then fix it. Spell slot back. And then I go for this for reverberation. Now, this is what I was talking about a little bit earlier. So instead of this, I'm going to go for fire I'm going to go for Arcane Acuity using fire damage. And the Callous Glow Ring is not going to do anything against Apostle of Merkel because the radiant damage is going to be reduced to 0. So this is not going to do anything for me. I can instead pick anything else. I am going to pick this Exalted Marrow Ring because I'm going to try using this thing against undead once I have ridiculous spell save DC. And No Hunter, thanks for the follow. The rest of this all looks fine. And hitting him with radiating orbs is still going to be good because maybe it means he's not going to be able to do as much damage to Dame Aelin. Well. And as far as concentration spells go, what am I going to concentrate on in this fight? That is interesting. I blind him. Oh, but if I do that, then he's not going to be... okay, no. The way that I blind him is this instead. This is the way that we do it. The other thing I could do is just lay a wall of fire along... yeah, a high-powered wall of fire. If I lay it down in front of him, that could be another really good move too. Okay.
Descend.
All right. Do I need anything other than I have a Bloodlust elixir?
Tadpole's growing restless.
I'll summon a new us. I'm gonna try and give the elemental necrotic resistance so that it'll last a little bit longer as well. Now I have necrotic resistance on my own, but the elemental doesn't. There we go. Is Gale suicidal in solo? I believe I can make that. I can take that option, Estonian, but I'm not going to. Definitely not going to.
Descend, assemble.
I haven't made it this far alone. So this is, I mean, everything that you're seeing right now is my personal best for Gale. We have not made it to this point before.
No longer a back. We found the orb pulses strangely. It feels unsettled. The heart of the Absolute.
It does look like it's going to give me an option.
If the warranty...
And do you realize that here, in this very moment, lies your chance
I will
to
not
heed
die
Mistress
today.
Call. The orbs you wag.
Now, and Catherine, and I...
Alright. Bye. Okay. I'm gonna separate myself. The most important thing here is that I eliminate this Mind Flayer. So, Potion of Flying, and then Potion of Invisibility. I'm going to set up behind the Mind Flayer, and I'm going to surprise it. I need to kill the Mind Flayer, and then I can worry about everything else.
It's a gnome's life for me.
Full send.
There you are. Perhaps Perhaps you hope to learn your... I will kill you now.
They can harp Ketherick as long as Nightsong is caged.
Sure. So they're all surprised. Most important thing here is that they're all surprised. I can even send my dude in to hurt something, right? We've got plenty of good targets. Maybe he'll do his best work over here or over here. Either way is totally fine. Us can sneaky sneak. Good. I mean, hell, do it again, man. Us. Give me the music.
One can't always be a gentleman. With ease.
One magic missile ping should eliminate all of these guys, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So good. Let's help Aelin out. Now's a good time. Retake a high ground spot. He's vulnerable, but I don't really need to do much of anything here. Fine, by the way. Punch. Get knocked unconscious, nerd. Aelin's gonna have smites for him. With advantage, since he's prone. Meanwhile, I am gonna go ahead and hit him right now with any spell casting that I hit him with is going to give him radiating orbs for later. So I don't have a good attack angle. Let's find one. There. Good, we've got him. Arcane Acuity is giving me a higher hit chance against him, by the way. Got full radiating orbs. Got reverberation. I anticipate Aelin smites him out. go.
What a...
You can punch it if you want. The reason that I did that is so that he would use his legendary against it instead of me. Because my next turn is going to be spent doing something. I'm going to be blasting him right now. Matter of fact, while I have this opportunity, I'm going to use a haste potion. And I'm going to send this as hard as I can against him. He's stunned at the moment. On top of all that. Because he blasted this guy, it broke his bubble and stunned him in exchange. Very good. Okay. Now I want to try this Exhort the Risen. So, command, what, drop? Flee? Grovel? Halt? Drop? It'll be really funny. He saved against it. Bummer. Alright. Is he still stunned? He's still stunned. I need these guys to actually, like, run toward him so that I can hit them. Hit him! Oh my goodness. Excellent. I'm gonna do this, and the reason I'm gonna do this is so that he gets hit by Ketheric's stupid attack. Again. Most important thing is that Ketheric isn't able to target me with this. Whatever else happens is not a big deal. If I get a kill with Scorching Ray now, then Bloodlust might trigger. And I might be able to get a third set of Scorching Rays against him. That didn't work. No worries. I'm frightened at the moment, but I still have enough arcane acuity that I should just be able to hit him regardless. Just keep sending it, man. What do I care? Go. Next turn I use a haste potion. Shoot him? You got any spite? Any spites for him? No? Alright, Aelin falls, but no problem. You just punch him as hard as you can. It does not matter. Punch, punch. He's gonna heal. I don't think there's a way for me to stop him from healing here. Yeah, I think this was always gonna happen. That's unfortunate. I think a way that I can prevent that is by casting... Hey. Bloodlust triggered. Good. I got another attack against him. I'm gonna use a haste potion next turn, I think. The other option that I have is to use Wall of Fire. But I don't really think it's going to hit him where I need it to. So I think I'll just do this instead. Just continue hitting him with this and hope that I don't roll ones, you know? We're definitely getting there. He might be able to heal one more time. Oh boy. Well, I should be able to resist this. Ow. Yeah, necrotic resistance is critical here. It's a good thing I have it. Punch, punch. Okay. He's gonna heal again, of course. I don't have a way to stop that. The way the initiative works, I'm unable to stop him from healing. On the other hand, I need to be careful because I am low on health. I can use a healing potion with my bonus action here, so we should be okay. There's nothing stopping me from healing right now. The other thing I can do is the thing that I've been hoping to do for a while, though of course I didn't bring a water bottle with me, which is sad. I really wanted to hit him with chain lightning at some point, and I just never did. Making him vulnerable to lightning damage would have been awesome, but I just did not. I did not bring a water bottle with me. Kind of sad that I didn't. Oh, Jesus. Right, yeah. That's true. You're right, sir. I apologize profusely. Yeah, screw this guy. Send it. Got him. Evocation.
You do what you want.
Nothing left but ash and bone. Fitting end to the chosen of Merkel.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor.
Ouch.
Take it.
But we win. I like what I did there. I think the fire acuity thing was good. It made it so that I was able to hit him more consistently, and that my damage wasn't being resisted as hard. Because his stupid armor was going to always make it so that magic missile was going to be not as effective as I would have wanted it to be. Like, it still would have been fine with the extra damage because we're level 10, but I wouldn't have been getting any of the damage from the Spell Sparkler nor from the Callous Glow Ring. So I like how I like what I changed there. Again, if I had brought a water bottle, it would have been even easier to kill him with lightning damage, but I didn't do that, so not a big deal.
And now the picture comes. A temporary. If the crown one Ketheric was a. I dare not.
Ketheric's shield gives me a bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. And advantage on dex saving throws. Yeah, I'll wear that. I can be crit again, but, you know. Still not bad. Alright, we're done here. Go.
I've been thinking on all that you learned below. If you've got your breath, we ought to discuss our next steps.
It's like come that are important.
Reminds me of old times, aren't you? These chosen have reason to fear. When we reach, there's beyond.
You at camp, dude.
Okay. Where I shall ask her. Until no. What? The Alliance very well.
No, I don't care about hirelings. My boy Barkus still floating around? Always lose track of that guy. What's up, Paulson?
I swear. I can't.
Aelin. Oh, hi, Aelin. Hi, Isabel. Nice to meet you, Isabel.
I have more to thank. That's a very...
You in camp?
Power is power.
Thanks for the follow, Thelui.
Perhaps the Iron Hands could...
As the symbol.
Oh, there's Wolbrin.
Power courses through.
I owe you an apology.
Authority.
I apologize.
Pensive, thanks for the follow. Did we lift the curse? Yep. Warden, thanks for the follow as well.
The Iron Hand gnomes are going to save the city. And you can be part of it.
You see a column of fire that dominates the sky in a blazing inferno. Nothing more.
That's what...
Okay.
You should sleep soon. I may just get a tad malcontent.
Hi, Tolly.
Just tell me what you need.
Don't know how much money you actually have. Oh, not that much. Did I read this crumpled note?
Just tell me what you need.
Good morning, Hollypop. I am on my way out soon here. I don't think I'm going to be able to continue because I am going to need to go very shortly. But we can do some here. Possible. I do need to get Volo's eye as well, by the way. We're not done with that either.
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
How much does this sell for? A lot. Warhammer? Whatever.
Well, the druid Halson had some kind of... As a matter of fact, that can't be. That's quite impossible. As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can... Isn't it? Oh, dear.
Alright, he'll give me a cool superpower a little bit. Hey guys.
I can't believe by killing him. Tell me. That next I knew, I couldn't tell her who.
Okay.
There, bless my dark prayer. There can be but low.
Alright. Here's hanging around. Nathaniel's here.
You did it. Nate.
We just missing... We're missing Barkus outright? Like it. Where that guy went. Possible he's left the game.
I was quite terrified you wouldn't return. What happened in there? We are here to you get for now. Hello, sir. Oh, yes. Yeah.
Alright, man. Time to do this. Tara is from you playing as Gale. You play as Gale, then you get Tara.
Thank you so much.
You don't play as Gale, you don't get Tara. Having Gale in party is not enough, no.
I saw you.
Volo, the needle, pick the...
Oh, bother.
Volo,
Do you feel that? Terribly so.
Alright, now we can see invisibility permanently. Thank you, Volo. Very cool.
It's finally time for the Iron Man gnomes to come home.
Just tell me what you need.
I'm gonna go look and see if Barkus is over at Last Light, and now I have this funny feeling like that's where he ended up. But Let's go see.
We leave the... There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be... But if we are to succeed, us together...
Let's see if he's here. Be really funny. Is this modded? Nope. Ah, he ain't here either. I don't know where this guy goes. He's really something. Got a funny way of just disappearing whenever. Hello, Lacrissa.
Who?
Hello, children. Oh, Leah and... Oh, yeah, where's Roland?
I don't think...
Okay. Barkus is just gone, dude. Well, maybe we'll run into him in Act 3, maybe not. Don't know. That's not really up to me anymore, is it? Attack rolls. The best way of going about this. Spell Sparkler's still really strong. Alright, guys. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to end the stream here. I need to go to bed.
What have we here?
So, we made it a lot farther than I was anticipating us making it tonight, which is awesome. But I do wish that I had been able to make it past the next bit. But unfortunately, I don't have time. I don't have time for it. So we will try that next time we go live. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Not sure when the next stream is going to be. I might have a session for you tomorrow night, a short session. Otherwise, Thursday or Friday, something like that. Just if you're following the channel, you get a notification the next time I go live. And I will also make announcements in the Discord if it's going to be a while before I do it. But yeah, we're level 10 and quite a bit of change now. Actually, we're look at us 6173 away. Yeah, 6,000 experience away from leveling up. So I would anticipate next session we'd be able to hit level 11 pretty early if we're able to defeat the Githyanki patrol or the Githyanki, the Royal Guard. The problem with the Royal Guard is that they are fatal. They can be absolutely deadly if I'm not careful. So we'll prepare for them, and then we'll get to it. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for following and subscribing. But I gotta go. I will see you guys soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye.